Hi everybody and welcome to Redline Racing's Sunday League. This is Division 2 and I'm Mark, I'm your commentator tonight. And we're just catching the end of qualifying and then we'll be straight into the race. Tonight's circuit is the Azerbaijan Grand Prix at Baku City Circuit. So it's very picturesque, as you can see. Goes through the city of Baku. Baku is located 28 metres below the sea level. It lies on the southern shore of the Absheron Peninsula. It's famed for its medieval world-old city. Its coastline runs along the Caspian Sea. Azerbaijan was added to the calendar for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix from 2017. It did actually run in 2016, but it ran then under the name of the European Grand Prix. So now it's its own Grand Prix within its own right. So just looking at the races we've got tonight. So currently we've got RL Teflonzo on pole with a 138.1. F1 Racer 85 currently in second on a 139.0 and GS20 on a 139.1. Got 17 runners tonight, so we should have plenty of action. Just looking at the league tables there, our current league leader is Takis and the McLaren is on 53 points. James Killers in the Racing Point Force India is on 50. Nellis is third in the Williams on 43. Nellis he's missed qualifying tonight, but he's fell asleep and he's just joined, so he'll be starting from the back of the grid. So as you can see there, just going back there to the grid, it's Teflonzo who takes pole, F1 Racer 85 second, GS20 is third, JR24 is fourth, James Killers in fifth, the Tard is sixth, Takis Carl, who's our league leader at the moment, is in seventh, Stoke Jacko 8, CH55 Max is ninth, Marcus 10th, Ahib 11th, Liam 12th. So we're just waiting now for the drivers to pick their strategies, and once they've done that, the race can get underway. It's a 50% race. We've got strict corner cutting on, so that's good. It's reduced damage, so it gives the drivers a chance to have a little bit of a battle. We do try to keep it as fair as possible. And they're pretty good drivers, to be honest. They do respect each other. But we do have stewards who do look at any incidents if need be. So it won't be long now and we'll be getting underway. So we've got the formation lap on, so we've got the drivers a chance there to get their tyres warmed up, brakes up to temperature as well, ready for the race to start. So we've got Teflonzo there out front in the Ferrari, F1 Racer 85. Both these guys are relatively new to Redline Racing, and the same really for GS20. We've got two divisions. This is our second division. There's still some fast guys in this. Just looking at the grid order there, even down towards the back, we've got Nellis there. Obviously, I said earlier, starting at the back because he's missed qualification. He's actually third in the lead at the moment, in the league at the moment in the Williams. So he'll be looking to make his way through the grid order as soon as possible to get up there and start scoring some major points. Just above. Then looking at 15th, we've got McDutch Face. He's always up there as well. He's in the Renault. He's fourth in the league. He's on 42 points. Guys now just going through Sector 3, making their way back to the start line, ready for the race to start. Hi guys, if you're watching on YouTube. If you want to leave any comments, feel free to do so. If I get a chance, if you ask any questions, I'll try and answer them. Okay, so we're all lining up on the grid. We're just waiting for the lights now. Okay, so the lights are on. Lights are off and we're all racing. So it's a good start there for the guy in third place is GS20. He's made up a position and gone straight up to second in the Haas. Teflonzo takes the lead. And he's away already. And followed by GS20 and F1 Racer. James Killer's in fourth. Takis has made a couple of places, is up to fifth. He's building a nice lead already, Teflon, so I'll be pleased with that. 1.3 second lead already. I'm just going into Sector 2. Into the old castle part of the circuit. So Takis has gone up 3 places now, so he's up to 4th, so he's going really well. The biggest gainer is actually Nellis, who's started from the back of the grid. He's now up to 13th, so he's jumped up 5 places, so that's great news for him. Ahib, something's happened to Ahib. He's gone down by 7 places. So Ahib's got a little bit of work to do, but it's very early days. So we're on board now with GS20, who's looking to attack F1 Racer. No, there's nothing doing there so far. We're just going to flick down to James Killer. He's really looking to get in on some action on Takis. Takis is very wide there, just misses the wall, I think. James is looking on the outside now. There's a little bit of contact. James slops back in. So on that one, Takis lives to fight another day. Going further down now, in 10th place we've got UK Demon. Demon's now right up behind Darkwing. Darkwing seems to break early there compared to Demon. Demon's still right with him. as they go through the old castle sections. Not much overtaking chance through here. You've just got to be careful. It's so easy to just fall out of line and clip the wall, damage your wing. We've got a yellow flag, and that's James Killers. James Killers have ghosted there, and he's going right down. He's out of the race. So that's the guy, second place in the championship, is out. So that takes everybody who's behind him up a place. So now we've got Ahib. Ahib's right now behind Demon. I know Ahib runs a very, very fast setup, so he's looking to make some places up here. So Ahib's done quite well because he was right down in 17th. He's made some places up there, so well done Ahib, keep it going. So we've got Nellis who's pitting already. Is he having he's having a change of wing. It's normally the case with these early pits. So Nellis, who made up some positions at the start, he's having to now fight his way back through again. Back up to Demon now, who's still behind Ahib, who's just overtaken him. And then in front of Ahib, we've got Dark Wing. So we've got a little bit of action going on here with these three. Elsewhere in the field, they're pretty much spread out. Maybe 2-3 seconds between each driver, so this is the place to be at the moment for the battle. And we've got a yellow flag again going into the castle section, and that's McDutch Face. So he's falling down the grid. So McDutch Face is out. That's terrible news. So that's the second place, the fourth place in the championship are both out. So there's a real chance tonight for these guys to make some points and catch them up in the championship. A little bit wide there by Demon. We've got a position change there. Takis taking GS20. GS20's hitting the wall. He's spun round. This is terrible. He's down to 6 already. Liam's up to 5th. Darkwing goes by. Ahib goes by. And Demon. Surely GS20's going to have to pit and get himself a new wing. Yep, he's coming into the pits. So the top 3 now, we've got RL Teflonzo. He's 2.4 seconds in the lead, followed by F1 Racer. After that comes Takis. And we haven't mentioned TARDIS yet, but he's made his way up there. He's up to 4th, going well. Liam's just behind him, 5th. Here we are now on board with Liam. Liam's in the Red Bull. He's chasing TARDIS. TARDIS is in the Ferrari, Liam's favourite team. It's still close between Ahib and Demon. In the 9th place we've got Ragster. Ragster's new to the league this year, settling in quite well. Just having a look, guys, to see if we've got any positions taking place. This seems to be the closest battle so far with Darkwing, Ahib and Demon. So we're on to lap 4 now. Just having a look, see what tyres these guys are on. So Darkwing, who's ahead of these 3, he's on the soft tyres, and then we've got Ahib who's on the super soft. So really Ahib really needs to get his foot down here and get past and make some good use of these tyres. Like I said, he does run a fast wing, so he'll be looking here to really put the pressure on Darkwing and get through as soon as possible. He's within DRS. He's in the slipstream. He's looking to pull out. He's just faking a move there, trying to put a bit of pressure on Darkwing. Nellis has got a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Slight lock up there by Ahib, but he's still now within this DRS. He's got the wing wide open now. Is he going to throw it down the inside here? Seems to be a little bit far back. Yep, he tucks back in. Oh, Darkwing hits the wall. Ahib's now looking to pounce. He's going to go around the outside here. And he's got the place. He's got it done. He'll now be looking to make his way further ahead of these guys and make some good use of these super soft tyres he's on. So we're now on board with UK Demon, who's right behind Darkwing. So Heaves on those super soft, he's not getting away. I think he made a bit of a mistake there, and Darkwing's still within DRS distance. So we'll be looking perhaps if he can stay there. The gap's growing a little bit here as they accelerate away towards the DRS line. He's just over the second, so he's just got away with it this time, Heaves. So the top 6 drivers are all on the super softs now. He's on the super softs. Let's see where Ragster is. Ragster here. We've got Mad Monk there, he's got a 5-second stop-go penalty for corner cutting. I'm just trying to see what's happened there to Nellis. Looks like Nellis is out. That's a shame. So really that's what? Killers, Nellis and Dutchface are all right. That's 2nd, 3rd and 4th in the championship. So Takis, who's the championship leader in 3rd place, is really going to make some strong points today if he can finish towards the top end of the field over his competitors. So it's not been a great start really for Stoke. I think Stoke started around about 7th or 8th. So he's down in 14th. He's already pitted now. He pitted on lap 2. He's on the super soft. So it looks like perhaps he had some sort of collision or wing damage. Had to pit and take on the new tyres. Well, it looks like a Heave is out. Yep, a Heave, they've just gone past the Heave there. That's terrible news for a Heave. He was doing so well. Such a shame. Well, that puts Darkwing now up to 6th and UK Demon 7th. And Ragster's now in the points with in 9th and Marcus in 10th. So we've got 15 runners left now. Teflonzo now 6 laps. He's been on these super softs. He's got a 2.8 second lead over F1 Racer. Just looking at the closest gap on field, again it's Darkwing and JR24. It looks like, and UK Demon as well. So Demon's actually passed Darkwing. We've missed that. So apologies for that. And then we've got JR24 right behind. So the pressure's now on, but JR24's on the softs. And so is Darkwing and Demon. Rags is catching these as well. He's on the super softs in 9th. He's just a second behind now. Just makes me wonder how long these super softs are actually going to last though. Maybe a couple more laps. Oh, it's a big mistake there, and that's Ragster out. He's hit the wall, sector 3. So that puts Max now into 10th place. Now JR24. JR24 and Darkwing there, was it? Yep. So the gap slightly come down up front between the front two. It was just over 3 seconds, it's now 2.4, so perhaps F1 was conserving his tyres earlier on, and now we're getting near the pits. Perhaps he's starting to make that little bit of a spurt. The gap's about 2.5 seconds. Takis is 6 seconds back in third place, with Tardis in fourth. Then it's Liam fifth, Demon sixth, JR 24 in seventh, and Darkwing in eighth. Marcus ninth, and then Max, he runs out the top 10. We've got lap 9 now of 26. So Marcus is now catching up with Darkwing. 0.3 behind, he's going to be well within this DRS zone. And up front, JR24 goes past the Demon there, you see him go past. And we flick back now to Darkwing. And Marcus up the inside of Darkwing. We're on board now with Darkwing, there goes Marcus through, he's got the position change and he's gone. Just ahead there, we can see now Demon JR24 has taken that position. And it's still 2.4 the gap between first and second place. Be interested to see if this gap starts to come down with JR24. He's the first of the soft runners. We're on board with him now. So it's 14.2 seconds. He's behind Liam. So Liam's on the super soft. So let's now see if these softs start to come into their own. Well, it says JR24 is on the softs. But looking at his car, he's got the super softs on, so I'm not too sure what's actually happening there. But the gap is coming down anyway. He's taking 8 tenths out of Liam. So we're on board now. Marcus has made his way past Demon, so Marcus is steadily making his way through the field. I'm sure Demon's going to have DRS here. He'll be looking to claim this position back. Yep, he's right in the slipstream. Marcus defends, goes to the inside to make Demon go wide round the outside. Can he make it? Demon's looking for the cutback, but no, it's not there. Marcus there defending well. But we just go around this corner. Marcus locks up there. Here we go again. But Marcus got good traction out the corner, and he's going to live to fight another day. So just looking at the lead between the front two now, the gap is coming down, it's 1.7 seconds, so the gap is nearly halved from that 3 seconds it was earlier. Takis is starting to fall back, so it is F1 Racer that's catching, and it's not Teflonso that's slowing. You can see there that the F1 Racer is leaving Takis' car behind. It was 6 seconds, the gap's now over 7. We've got 13 runners left now, so 13 we've got Mad Monk, 12 we've got Stoke, then we've got GS20 at 11th, Max 10th, Darkwing 9th, Demon 8th, Marcus 7th, JR 24 6th, Liam in 5th, Tardis in 4th, quietly going about his business. Takis 3rd, Teflonso has gone into the pits, so Teflonso and Takis are both pitting. And Tardis too. Tardis had enough of those tyres. Liam's carrying on. Is that a mistake? These guys are going to get on the fresh rubber and they're going to come out and get him on the undercut. Perhaps he's just trying to make those tyres just eke out a little bit more, so that he hasn't got to do so many on the soft tyres. So let's see how Takis now. Takis out and running. He's 4.3 seconds now behind Liam. So Takis is pitted. Come out in 4th. He's just got F1, Teflonso and Liam in front of him. So Teflonso's done well there. He's pitted and he's come out in 2nd place. Just having a look at the gap, see if he's bringing it down at 17.5 seconds now. Teflonso's behind F1. And his F1 racer into the pits. So here comes Teflonso now. He's going to come past the pit straight any second to retake the lead. Surely F1 will come out there and back in 2nd place. It's very tight, but yeah, he's just taken the lead again, Teflonso. As you can see, F1 Racer is right with him there, so he's done well there, F1 Racer, because he was a lap later and pitting. You would have thought maybe Teflonso on the fresher rubber could have extended his lead, but actually it worked the other way. So we've got Liam who's still going 11 laps now. He's been on those super softs. And Tardis is back in the pits again, so I don't know what's happened there. Is it a wing change? Well, he's making his way back out, so he's down in 12th. I'm just going to go back up there to F1 Racer, who's still within the DRS range of Teflonso. So we're on lap 12 now of 26, so still plenty of time for these two. They're both very experienced racers, to say the least. So we've got Takis now. Takis is right there, just gone past Liam. So Takis into 3rd. So he's 9.7 seconds behind now, so 9.8. So that gap really is increasing for Takis. He was at one point, well, just only a few laps ago, 7 seconds, so it's gone up by 2.9 seconds. JR24's through now into 4th place as Liam pits. Where's Liam going to come out? There he goes. He's at his pit. He's making his way out. Demon's coming in as well. Darkwing continues. Darkwing right behind Liam. Liam just makes it back on track there. But Darkwing still hasn't pitted. He's still on the softs. Up front we've still got F1 Racer just within the DRS range of Teflonso. Let's see if Liam can actually make any indentation on the lead held by Marcus, who's in front of him. 9.1 seconds. Liam now being on the fresher soft tyres compared to Marcus, who's been on those tyres for 11 laps. So the gap's 9.3. So we've not got any real close battles on the circuit at this moment in time. Fastest lap so far is by RL Teflonso, it's a 1:41.9. And Darkwing has made up the most places so far. He's 9 places, but he's yet to pit. So Takis will be very happy at the moment. He's gone up 4 places into 3rd position. I'm sure he'd be really happy today with a podium, considering what 2nd place in the championship is out, 3rd place is out, 4th place is out. So he's got a real chance to extend his lead here. And the nearest battle we have now is GS20, who's right up behind Darkwing. Like I said, Darkwing hasn't pitted yet. 13 laps he's done on those soft tyres. GS20's on the super softs. He's been on those for 10 laps. I think he's 0.6 of a second behind. He's hit the wall there. I think he may have got away with that. Very fortunate. Still up front there, Teflon So and F1 Racers, but 1.4 seconds now is the gap between those two. F1 Racers tyres are just 1 lap newer. Here we go now, GS20's got DRS, he's past Darkwing, Darkwing pits. He's got to get rid of those and get some fresh boots on. So lap 15 now of 26, so he'll be coming in, he'll be getting on those super softs and he'll be putting the pedal to the metal. There go the super softs. Where's Darkwing going to come out? Remember, he was fighting with UK Demon. He's just going to come out behind Demon. Demon pitted 2 laps earlier. They've both got the same tyres on now, but just Darkwing's are just those 2 laps younger. Meanwhile, it's a lonely ride at the moment for TARDIS in 8th place. GS20 is 6 seconds up the road, and then he's got Demon 7 seconds behind him. So he's just concentrating on his own race here, just trying to pull that gap down, and if there's any mistakes ahead, hopefully he'll be able to pounce. So the gap between the leaders now is up to 2.5 seconds now. Teflon So's ahead. Now Takis in 3rd place. He's 11 seconds behind 2nd, and he's 8.5 seconds ahead of 4th place, so he's going okay. Again, there's no real close battles on circuit, it's just 12 riders left now. Evening guys, if you're watching on YouTube, if you have any comments to make or questions to ask, just let me know. You've got a yellow flag in sector 3. So there must have been a mistake there by GS20, I believe, because oh no, he's pitted, sorry, apologies, come out in 10th place. Oh, Darkwing hits the wall. GS20 looks to take the place. There he goes past Darkwing. Darkwing comes back at him though. There's no way through there. So GS20 now got to get his foot down. He's what, 8.1 seconds on the car in front. No, he's not. He's 2.4. Apologies. It's Demon who's in front. Is 8.2. So Demon's just 2.2 now in front of him. Just a quick comment now on YouTube from McDutchface, he's gutted. What happened, mate? Let us know. Just saying, it's looking like it's going to be a great day for Takis, the leader of the championship. His main competition, 2nd place is out, 3rd place is out, and 4th place is out. And 5th place is not currently in the points. Max, he's down in what? Oh, he's out. Max is out as well. So 6th place GS20, he's currently in 9th. It is a very, very hard circuit. You miss your braking point, you're guaranteed to be going into a wall somewhere. It's just walls everywhere. They come at you from all angles. There you go, and Dutchy's just put there on YouTube. The wall was closer than he thought. It's so easy on this one, mate. You just miss that braking point, and that's it. You're gone. Or you touch too much curb, and that's it. It's so unforgiving. So GS20 now is catching Darkwing 0.7 as we're on board with GS20. He's approaching Sector 3 now, so he's just going in Sector 3. So surely he'll be looking in that DRS zone on that long back straight to take advantage. Just keep with him at this point. There's no point risking it now, just wait. Hit that DRS zone. Get a good exit and away you go. Yeah, you're right there with him now. Demon's already looking to defend. Yep, he knows he's got a rear wing full of you. You're in the slipstream. He hits that DRS button. He's requesting a flyby. And he going to get the job done. So GS20 now up into 8th. He's 9 seconds behind the TARDIS. We have 8 laps to go. This really is the closest battle that's on course at the moment. Can Demon stay within that DRS? It's going to prove hard for him because, to be honest, GS20 is a good fast racer. He's on the fresher rubber as well, both the same compound, but he's got 3 laps younger tyres, so really you would expect him to start pulling away here from Demon. So just looking at the field now, the top six are all on the soft tyres. Then we've got TARDIS on the super soft. He's like 12.1 seconds. He's in 7th place, 12 seconds now behind 6th place Liam. It will take a monumental effort for him to catch that. But we just see there, Marcus is pitted. Marcus comes out of the pits. TARDIS comes around the first corner. So Liam's there. He's gone up now into 5th place. Going the wrong way. We've just got to go up now and have a look at Liam, who's in 5th. He's got JR24 now. He's gone onto the super softs. He's up to 4th place, but he's 24 seconds behind 3rd. So unless something happens between the for one of the top 3 drivers, and we really can't see him in the last six laps going any further up the field. So we've got just 11 riders left now. So we've got 11th, we've got Stoke, 10th for getting the final point so far is Darkwing. But Stoke now is only 0.8 of a second, so we're going to go on board here with Stoke. Let's see if there's anything they can do about Darkwing in front. So Stoke's on 6 laps old softs, and Darkwing's on the super soft of 4 laps old. So Darkwing is on the faster rubber and its fresher tyres as well. He's really give Stoke a chance. So Stoke's going to get a real good run at him now. So it's 0.2 of a second. He's just going to come round here now and he's going to go over the DRS. He's going to open that wing wide open. Here he goes. He's got DRS. He's looking. It's a small gain. Can he? Yep, he's going to go for it. He takes the position. So that's now Stoke up into 10th. Stoke's now 6.7 seconds behind Demon. Looks like Teflonto's doing a Hamilton here. He's just controlling it from the front. F1 racers like the Bottas just can't get near him at the moment. It's a real valiant effort because they're what? 31 seconds. Takis has taken the opportunity to pit and go on the ultras and go for the fastest lap. So he must have looked at himself and gauged the gap behind and thought, right, yeah, I can pit here, still get out in 3rd place, and put the hammer down and try and claim this fastest lap and get an extra point. So that's really, really clever thinking. Just to say that, JR24, he's taken the fastest lap. So was that a wise move by Takis? Because the gap behind him is actually coming down. Has he risked a podium place for an extra point here? Three seconds ago now, he's taken 3/10 out of him on this lap. You could just see him in the distance there, just before he made that turn. There he is, just up ahead. 2.9 the gap now. And Marcus catching Liam there. So Marcus in 6th, Liam in 5th. The gap there is 2.6 seconds. Liam looking to hang on. Marcus is on the super softs. Those tyres are only 2 laps old, whereas Liam's on the older soft tyres at 8 laps. So perhaps Marcus is sniffing that 5th place and thinking, right, I'm going to take that from you. Yeah, 2.1 the gap. We're going to go to Marcus. .7 the gap now. He's really making some good roads into Liam. Chopping down that gap. I'm also looking at Stoke there in 10th place. He's now seems to be catching Demon, who's 4.1 seconds up the road. So we're going to keep an eye on that as we've got 4 laps to go. .4 now. Marcus starting to really reel him in. .2. We'll be looking to get within that DRS on that back straight. That really is the telling point down there. That DRS is so strong and that straight is so long. Just also looking between 3rd and 4th. Takis now, the gap is only 2 seconds going back now to JR24 in 4th place. So he took the risk of getting the fresh rubber on and going for the yeah, I wasn't too sure if Liam was out of the race there or not. Marcus wasn't taking a chance. Liam's actually left the session. So Marcus is now up to 5th. So just looking now to see where JR24 is. It's 2.2 the gap now. So basically he's got 3 laps here to get the job done. So it's JR24 at the moment who's claiming the extra point for the fastest lap. He's got a 141.156. And really, you would think the only person that's capable of doing that is perhaps, well, Marcus, who's on the same tyre for the same amount of laps, or Takis, who's on the fresher ultra soft. Everyone else's tyres are getting a little bit old now. Perhaps it may be just a little bit too much to ask for them to pull out the fastest lap. It's 1.7 the gap now. So Tardis is now taking Liam, who's left the session. So Tardis is now up to 6th place, and it's looking good for GS20 now as well, who's obviously closing in fast on the ghost of Liam. And Stokes now right within the DRS of Demon. Oh, Stokes hit the wall. Has he got away with it? He's so fortunate there to get away with that. He's kept himself in the race. He's fallen back, but I'm sure that's at the back of his mind. He's more worried about what's happened there. Bouncing off the wall twice, very fortunate. But there's extra points in this Stoke if you can keep going, because the ghost of Liam there is surely not too far away. Just looking at JR24 and Takis 3rd and 4th. Takis in 3rd. It's 1.9 the gap now, so it seems to have stabilised now. It was 1.718. It's now just gone up 2.1. So perhaps Takis is sort of like found a little bit of his groove. Looks like Stoker's gained a little bit of composure as well. He just seems to be catching back now with Demon. He's back within the slipstream, just about within DRS. He's lost a little bit there. He'll be looking to... He's probably got a little bit of wing damage. Yeah, he seems to be getting a little bit of oversteer. Understeer, sorry. Yeah, he's having to ease off. Yeah, he's gone. Stoke must have had a damaged wing there. That's very unfortunate, Stoke. I see you easing off there through the section to try and deal with that. So Darkwing now comes up into the points. So we're just at 10 runners left now. And GR24 is now 1 second behind. So 1 minute, I'm saying that the gap seems to be okay. And now the next minute, all of a sudden, it's down to 1.1, 1.2. So we've missed a change for the lead as well, because Teflonto, who was in the lead, He's now in second place. I didn't see that happen at all. I'm so sorry. So F1 Racer is taking the lead. Teflonto is now in second place, 2.4 seconds back. And JR's now getting within DRS. She comes up to the DRS, that wing's now wide open. 0.6 the gap. He's not going to get it done here, but he'll be looking around this next corner, not this one. Around the next corner is the second DRS zone. He'll be looking to get that wing wide open again and attack Takis. What did Takis do? Has he made a monumental mistake here? It's going to cost him a place on the podium. 0.3 the gap now. Takis defends, goes to the inside, comes back on the racing line. There to the inside. Oh, goes down. Oh, and he hits the wall. But so did Takis. Perhaps we need to see the footage there to understand what happened completely, because I was just on board with one. So Marcus is now 3.5 seconds. Marcus is now right with Takis. Takis has obviously got damage and he's going to struggle now. It's the last lap, Takis. You've got to just keep it going, mate. You've got 18 seconds, 18.5 seconds now going back to TARDIS. So TARDIS must see that gap coming down and down and down. It's 12.1 now. GS20 is just behind TARDIS. He's just got a 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. 7.6 the gap now. TARDIS really got that foot firmly to the floor. This is the last lap. The race has been won by F1 Racer. Well done, F1 Racer. And it's Teflonto who takes second. But here comes TARDIS. TARDIS looks like he's going to catch. It's 4.6 the gap now. 3.1. He's reeling him in. And this section's really going to hurt Takis. He's going to have to ease as he's just coming through here. And here comes TARDIS. This is going to get him on the line. 0.9 the gap. Takis is going to make it. Takis just makes it. Takes the 5th place. So it's F1 Racer takes the race win. Teflonto takes second. GR24, that's your top 3 on the podium. Marcus takes 4th. Takis takes 5th. TARDIS 6th. GS20 7th. Demon comes to take 8th. Knife, we've got Darkwing. And there goes Darkwing over the line. And that's your race finish, guys. And thank you ever so much for joining us tonight for Redline Racing Sunday League Division 2. Hope you've all enjoyed it. Thank you now. Well done, F1 Racer. Those Haas boys really enjoying that. Yep, and the fastest lap that did go to JR24, who took the podium, the 141.156. So that's it for me, guys. Thanks ever so much for joining us. Thank you now. Bye bye.